Just 1 week from today, it is all about the turkey.
So we asked Amy Sherman from the Spartan Culinary Classroom to come in today to show us some ideas. Amy, I'm so happy to have you today because when I think of Thanksgiving and I think of the feast that we are about to indulge in next week, I can't help but thinking that's obviously so bad, can be so bad for us.
It can be so calorie laden and so full of fat, which isn't bad if it's done in moderation. Thanksgiving is only one day, right?
Right.
But to me, the key is to work with really great products, really good whole foods, and to make them the best that they can be. And stay away from the processed stuff. And you're going to have an incredibly delicious, as well as a little bit better for you, Thanksgiving feast.
And a lot of people might be surprised to know that it's really not that much more work, or they think it's tons of ingredients, but you're here to show us how simple this can be.
Let's make it.
And we should start with the Thanksgiving staple next to the turkey. It's the cranberry.
It's the cranberry sauce, and I am so incredibly disappointed when I see the can of cranberry jelly. I don't even know what this is.
I know, we were reading the label here because it's jellied cranberry sauce. It's not even it's not even cranberries.
Well, I think there might be cranberry juice in there.
It is the #1 ingredient on the label.
The second ingredient is high fructose corn syrup.
Right.
So we kind of want to try to avoid that as much as we can. And cranberries on their own are an incredibly healthy thing. I mean, they're full of antioxidants. They have a lot of fiber, a lot of vitamin C. So there's something that's really good for your body. So what I've made is our family recipe. This is my mom. I call her Little J. Little J's recipe, and she makes it with a little bit of jelly in it. So you put currant jelly in it, and that's going to give it that texture. But then you can control how much sugar you put in it, and then you freshen everything up with a ton of fresh orange zest and orange juice, and then, of course, the Sherman secret ingredient, some triple sec.
All right, exactly.
Add a little zest to it. We love that.
How easy is it to work with cranberries? Do you have to boil
they're so
those?
Easy. Yeah, you just bring them into a simmer with all your ingredients on the stove, let them cook, they're going to thicken, they're going to burst.
Okay.
And then you let them cook until it's the consistency that you want. This has a little bit of walnuts in it too, but you could skip those. But
do you mash that then?
Nope, you just let it go and that's it. So it's so easy. I dumped it all in and then you walk away and you come back 20 minutes.
It's got to smell delicious
like definitely getting so many more nutrients and vitamins and
so much better for you. And then once it's made, you can make a double batch now, use some of it on Thursday for Thanksgiving, and freeze the rest for Christmas. And it freezes perfectly.
And it's a chutney, right?
It's kind of like a chutney, yeah. It is. So good. Look at you, Chef.
That's something that I probably would try.
Yeah, that's wonderful. Okay, this is something I definitely would try with another old standby.
Yeah, the old standby, which is just kind of bad. And that's canned yams with marshmallow. I mean, that's just not right at all on the Thanksgiving dinner table.
Oh, wait a minute. If you do it the way we prepare it, you also put a whole heaping helping of brown sugar in there, too.
Oh, my goodness. Heart attack.
Right. And you know what? For some people, that's what they're used to, and that's what they want on Thanksgiving, and that's great. But this is a different option that would be great any day of the week, whether it's Thanksgiving or not. And these are fresh sweet potatoes instead of coming out of a can. Again, really good for you. Anything that's got a great color to it, you want to incorporate more into your diet. So with these, you roast them, which is great. And then on the stove, you reduce down a little bit of real maple syrup. Don't mess around. Get the real deal. And then a little bit of fresh lemon juice, a little bit of garlic, a little bit of butter, because that's going to make it, have a great mouthfeel. And you reduce that down, and then you toss the sweet potatoes with that, and they get sugary sweet and a little, little caramelization on it, which is all great flavor. But this is a natural sugar, so this is a good thing to have in your diet, as opposed to having tons and tons of brown sugar.
Believe it or not, I don't eat this because it's too sweet for my taste.
Really?
So I know we've actually found something that's so
too much for you.
So unhealthy for me. So this may be a great option for our family.
It could be a good one. And then there's fresh mint on the top. And one of the things that I find a problem with the Thanksgiving meal is that everything is brown or white. So having some fresh colors, some fresh ingredients, great fresh herbs, those are things that are going to really brighten your palate and make everything taste a little bit more exciting.
And it just looks more beautiful too.
Exactly.
People will eat more because they say,
like we need to on
delicious.
Thanksgiving, right?
Exactly.
Okay, last but not least, one of my favorites. I'm a salad lover, I admit it, but I eat so much salad, I have to do it up different all the time.
Okay, well this is a perfect fall salad for you then. And this one is so good for you because it's all dark leafy greens. So we have kale in there, we have spinach, we have Swiss chard, and then you put a really kind of strong pungent dressing on it that's made with shallots. It's a classic French dressing. Shallots, lemon juice, extra virgin olive oil, a little bit of mustard, and a little bit of Worcestershire. And all that together has got a lot of flavor in it, which is going to offset the kind of bitterness of the greens. And then the trick is to make it look really great, right? And exciting. So we added some pistachios, which are also good for you, and then some shaved Parmesan cheese. And that's just a great garnish.
Awesome.
Anything with Parmesan is better.
All right, and you said This is up.
Yeah,
we have to taste this one because, you know, I love tangy salad dressing. I just think that it adds so much flavor.
Well, and anytime you can make it yourself is better because you're going to control what you're putting into it. So that way you know there's no high fructose corn syrup.
That is delicious, and it's very light. You don't feel like it's really heavy.
And so good for you. And that would really brighten up your Thanksgiving plate.
I
Tastes
love
so
those
gourmet.
grains, but it tastes
Well,
good
thank
on
you.
them. Okay, but last but not least, you have
Well,
some ideas
you know I can't
for
show
the,
up with
drinks. Of course not.
I can't show up without beer. So this is a great beer that I brought today. This is made by our friends at Founders, but this is something they did specific for the beer exhibit that's going on at the Grand Rapids Public Museum right now. And this is their Furniture City Ale. And so there is a thank you beer exhibit that you can go check out until the end of December, and you can drink this beer after you leave the museum or at Thanksgiving dinner, so give it a try. It's a brown ale. It'd be perfect to go along with all the great foods that you're having on your Thanksgiving.
So how's it going on the Great American Brew Trail?
I've been drinking away across the USA, one pint at a time. It's been great.
Is so wonderful. Well, here you go.
Oh, thanks, buddy.
Sorry, that's the first one that I did. It has a lot of foam.
That's why you love the 8 West.
Side pour.
You know, you have to come back and do a flavored vodka segment again because Rachel was sick that day.
Rachel was sick, and that was lots of fun.
All right.
Amy,
Cheers.
great ideas. And we're going to have the recipes online if people
Yes.
want to try some of these things. Got a lot of great things. Next week we're talking leftovers.
I'll show you what to do with that cranberry sauce next week.
Thanksgiving flops. So make sure you watch 8 West and get Amy's ideas.
Happy Thanksgiving.
I love that. So good. Cheers again. Cheers. We'll be right back.